Ric Walton. Hi, Ric.
I guess I'm kind of a gardener if you call,
Do you have
knocking trees down. And
Do you have a
stuff.
green thumb?
I do not really have a green thumb.
I noticed you're having some Cheez-Its, so we saved you a Coney lunch today from Virginia, Coney Island.
Virginia, my old friend Ted there. I mean, I would love to eat it. We had lunch. I just had the others. Well, man, oh man, you can tell that Coney's are in the house.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll take that with me. I think I'll put it in my car tomorrow afternoon and take it out.
Yeah. Leave it in your car overnight. Have you been staying cool?
I want to say yes and no. Because yesterday when I got up and I went outside, I felt really hot like yesterday. I don't know why. Yesterday seemed to be even hotter, even though they've all been about the same. And I've been riding my bike some. And I've kind of wanted to do it. You still riding your bike some?
Yeah.
Well, have you been riding your bike the last few days?
I did. I rode Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah.
Well, I rode Sunday. Played pickleball Saturday. And I rode Sunday. And I rode last night. And last night I almost thought I shouldn't. It was so hot.
It was too hot.
It was too hot.
Yeah, it's
And
not
I really
safe.
felt that. I'm thinking, now that I'm such a young guy, mature young guy, that I probably shouldn't do that. But I really did feel hot, and I thought, I'm not doing it.
I went early on Sunday. Even early, it was I cut it short because it was so hot.
Right. I mean, we've been complaining about the cold weather, so I guess.
Well, at your age, you can't take chances, Ric.
I'm still playing pickleball. No, I played that Saturday at the Cascades, and I just really enjoy it. I hope to play if we don't get rain Saturday.
What level? Because I didn't realize until today that there's numbers, 0 through 5. What number are you?
I'm probably a 3, 3, 1, 5, or 2, 5. How subjective is it? In fact, I asked somebody there because I went and I played with some people at like 350 to 375. I said, I'm probably not at that level. I did ask someone, I said, what do you think I'm at? And they gave me an idea. And I was in that low 3s. And so I said, okay, pretty average, I think, in that. But I went out there and I played with them, and it's, like, the nice thing about pickleball, you can pretty much, if you're super good, probably not. We got a couple of super good guys I played against. And if they want to serve it, they hit it harder than heck and serve it very well.
Yeah.
And then they got guys that run around like like I used to when I was, 20, 16, 30, whatever. And then so you have good players, average players, not so good players, and beginners. I mean, I wouldn't want to play beginners all the time, but if you play with all those other 3 groups, you can have a pretty good game. You're playing doubles generally. All right, I shouldn't say in my case, always.
Well, you can, with practice, you can move up pretty fast.
Well, you could, that's the thing. I mean, you've got some people playing almost every day.
Oh, yeah.
Just like at the Cascades, they're meeting there at 8:30 or 9. In fact, I wanted to do that for a few days other than Saturday. I want to do that few days just so I can get it more so, like that. But it's like anything. You got to practice and you get better. And I know I can do it, but I can't move that well.
They're going to pickleball. You can play pickleball now at the Y. That's new. And Thursday they'll be having the ribbon cutting. Are you going to be there?
I plan on being there. Yep. Shauna gave me a call, and 11 o'clock, I guess 11:30 to the
11 o'clock
is the event. Yeah. Then it gets on like 11:30. Then they have tours and some other stuff there and whatever else out there, which I probably won't be there then. But
yes, and the community is grateful for your support and donation in the capital campaign. Thanks very much. It's really a community effort in that project.
I mean, the YMCA, I still think, is a tremendous plus for Jackson, Michigan in so many different ways. And like they say, they've got the summer camp programs going on now, which was probably one of my big things I think they do at the Y. A lot of kids that don't get to go out to lakes and don't get to do some other things. And even if you do, you're still going to have a good time here because they got great counselors, there are a lot of college kids, and it's just a cool thing. So the Y is, who doesn't? A Y, what age group, what ability group does the Y not serve?
Have you checked it out since it's been completed?
I have not gone into the locker rooms yet.
Okay.
I guess they're done now, right?
They are, yeah.
And I want to go in there because I just want to go in there. I used to always have a locker there, or a small locker there, keep your stuff. I gotta go down there and get one. But it's I haven't. But it's cool. What I've seen, worked in the workout area somewhat and walked around in the main area there. and the basketball courts up above. I mean, it's, you know, we didn't end up building a complete brand new structure because of cost.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, I don't know what we really missed by not doing that, because it's great, absolutely great.
I think in hindsight, it's just as good as if they torn
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. They cleaned up that area, took a couple buildings down in the corner that not belonged to the Y. They, fortunately, whoever had them donated them. Great parking now. I mean, it's really kind of a nice little area right there.
You know, what impressed me was you can figure out where you are. You know, the old Y, it's like, where am I? How do you get from here to here? It all makes sense in the new design.
Cool. But they've got pickleball courts?
Yes.
And where would they be? Do you
Well,
know?
they are in the big gym, and they've
So they've marked it off.
they have it's painted. The floor's painted for pickleball, for basketball, for tennis, all of that.
Well, this pickleball thing, as we were talking here, just has gone absolutely bonkers.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't believe it. I went to Cascades. I think they've got 8 courts there. All 8 courts were full between 8:30 and 9 in the morning. And obviously they've done a wonderful job downtown here with the indoor. And but everywhere you go, it's a big deal.
Now, I can't believe, you know, it's almost the end of June. Summer's flying by. What have you been doing? Anything special this summer?
You know, great question, because the weather wasn't that good until it seems like the last couple of weeks here. It's, you know, I don't know that I've really done anything, but we're gonna go up north some, you know. I mean, I love waking up. It's like, it's been so hot in the morning, but I still love waking up in the morning when it's nice like that and warm and whatnot. In fact, I'd like to go out to the lake and get on a paddleboard. I haven't gotten on a paddleboard, to be honest with you.
Well, remember we went stand-up paddleboarding that one time?
I do remember that well. I remember you well. I remember us both going down. You know, when we did so many fun things. I think you guys should put together a fun thing video with you could do a lot of different people, with you and me, because we did quite a few things.
Well, it was pretty easy, because all your instruction was, let's do something where I can take my shirt off on TV.
Yeah.
And we were able to do that with the stand-up paddleboard.
Yeah. No, we could do that with
skiing. We did it with water skiing, and I mean, we found a lot of ways for you to be shirtless on GTV.
Well, we got a canoe. We didn't take our shirts off there.
Yeah.
The canoe.
Oh yeah, that canoe. We
got into down by Elrow. We got into the river there.
Row your boat to work day.
Row your boat to work day. Yeah. And people, I mean, I wish we could commercialize that more. When we were going down there, Barton, that's probably the only time I've ever done that. You would think you're in the middle of Canada or something like that. You really wouldn't know where you're at. And as long as it's clear, as far as I say clear, there's not trees that have fallen down or something. It's cool. It's cool.
Well, we'll see you Thursday at the Y, and thanks for coming in today.
Hey, my pleasure. Always come. Good to see you guys, and even your wife, Karen.
From the Walton Insurance Group, Ric Walton.
Happy birthday, Allison.